Welcome to another adventure with Getting Lost. Today, we are continuing our journey along the Kallang River, and at the moment, we have lost sight of the river. But don't worry, we will just need to explore the area, find back the river. So join me after the intro as I look for the Kallang River. Welcome back. So we are searching for the Kallang River, and we have just crossed over the overhead bridge that crosses the CTE, this busy highway that you see on my left. And now we are heading to that direction there to head towards the road, where I would call the semi-precious or precious stones road, because there are roads here called Topaz Road, Moonstone Lane, and even Opal Crescent. And here are a small little area with an interesting feature that is a remnants of its past, which is this warehouse. And this warehouse here is a remnant of the past of the Kallang River. In the past, this river, the Kallang River, was a very busy river, and there were lots and lots of such warehouses along the river. But now, since the river is no longer used as a mode of transport, the areas, the warehouses, most of them have been demolished, and here are some of the remaining remnants of some of these warehouses. And so this is a factory, not really a factory, a warehouse. And because this is a warehouse, so it must be connected to the river, which is probably at the other end. So let me go around the factory and see whether I can find the river. So here's the factory, not on this side here. This is probably the one side of the warehouse. So like I said, in the past, there used to be warehouses all along the Kallang River because people used to use the river as a mode of transport to transfer your goods from the warehouse to the boat, and the boat would take it down the river and into maybe boats and ships who would take it to its final destination. So because of the warehouse here, so I know we are close to the river. As we are walking around, I also found that in this area here, there's also some shop houses, some old shop houses. But as I was walking around, I noticed that I'm actually heading towards the highway again. So I need to turn around and try to look back for the river. And right near to the warehouse is this small little pathway where they actually did plant a lot of palm trees and change it into an exercise area too. And once we reach the end here, before we reach the end, there was actually a nice, look at that, bird. That bird in the tree, if not mistaken, it could be a kingfisher. And you don't normally, because they don't normally stay in the tree or stay still long enough for you to get a picture of them. So like now, hidden in the tree, I can't even see them anymore. But still, a good find. Anyway, another good sign, because kingfishers are known to be along rivers, or bodies of water. So here we are now. We have found back the Kallang River, and I was right. It was right next to the warehouse, but on the other side of the warehouse. And here you can see the waters. It's a bit brown because of the rain, so a lot of the water or the excess water from drains, from construction sites, actually color this water. So normally, without the heavy rains, this water here would be greenish in color, but because of the rains, it's now brown. But still clean. I mean, if you were to swim in the water, you will not get any horrible diseases or skin inflammation. But I'm not advising you to jump into the water to try it out. So along the river here, you can actually walk straight, or you can actually cross the river here at the bridge. Either way is fine with me. And as you can see on the side here, there are like concrete, how do I say this, the concrete platform where pipes used to be. So in the past, maybe water pipes, they used to have a big water pipe here, but they've removed some of the bigger water pipes. Maybe they have started to put it underground instead of above ground like here. And in the distance there used to be a factory which actually made aerated water, but someone bought the place, so the facade, the main building at the front there, they are supposed to preserve, but then the behind area, their warehouse area, everything has been demolished, and in the future there's going to be a condominium over there. So we're going to cross the river here, and over here there's a nice little pathway which will bring us to the main road. And so we are actually walking along this pathway, which is right next to the Kallang River, and over there is the construction of the new condominium, and behind him is like an industrial building, and right in front of us you can see there's a bridge, and the road that is going along the bridge is Serangoon Road, and we're going to cross over from here. We need to get to the other side of the road, and to do that we need to go another roundabout route by climbing an overhead bridge. So what we do is we come to the bridge here along Serangoon Road. Yes, this is Serangoon Road, and there are more like shop houses that direction there. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk down here, head towards the overhead bridge, cross over. Before that, let's have a look at the river. Yes, the Kallang River. We have actually walked quite a long way along this river. We have walked past many housing estates, from Bishan to Toa Payoh to Potong Pasir, and finally here. And we are crossing the overhead bridge, and the road underneath us is Serangoon Road. And we're also coming in front of us now an area with lots of open space, and in the future I'm sure this open space here will not be open anymore. There'll be lots and lots of stuff along there. A lot of things will be built here. And so this is the bridge, and this bridge, there's actually a name to this bridge. The name of the bridge is actually called Montgomery Bridge. And I can't really find out much information about this bridge or who it's named after, but all I could find out is that it's along Serangoon Road, and it crosses the Kallang River, which is very obvious. You can see from here, Serangoon Road, the cars going across, underneath it, the Kallang River. And so we're heading that direction, following the river. Like I told you earlier, this area here a nice open area, but I suspect in the past this area here would have had more buildings, like most likely warehouses and also shop houses, but that has all been demolished. And what you can see here now is of course the Kallang River, which we have been following for quite a while now, and still not at the end of the Kallang River yet, because there's still much more to go. So let's just walk past this pathway here, and this area here in the future will be upgraded or renovated to look nicer, because on the other side of the road they're already starting the renovation, so they just haven't done it here yet. And look here, another kingfisher, but this one here is bluish in color. And here look, a turtle in the water. Yep, turtle in the water. Anyway, as we keep walking along, the road you see in front of us now is actually Bendemeer Road. And at Bendemeer Road, we will actually end our journey for this video. I hope you enjoyed what you see so far, because we have travelled all along and finally we have reached the Kallang area. And in the next video, we have more information about this area. So join me for that. So before you go, please do me a favor. Please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and also subscribing to my channel. Lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next adventure. I will see you there. Bye bye.